In the gilded cage of Vincent's mansion, I was nothing more than his prized possession, a beautiful bird with clipped wings. The opulent bedroom, with its silk sheets and chandeliers, felt more like a tomb. Through the sprawling windows, the estate stretched out like a lonely kingdom, isolating me from the world I once knew. My reflection in the glass was a stranger's, a face etched with grief and a simmering fury that promised retribution. He had taken my father, and in doing so, he had taken my life, leaving me with only this hollow, luxurious shell. His daily visits were a performance of power, a twisted courtship I refused to acknowledge. Vincent would enter, a ghost in my self-imposed silence, bearing gifts as cold as his heart. A silk dress the color of blood, a diamond necklace that felt like a collar. He'd place exquisite meals before me, delicacies I couldn't stomach. I met his offerings with a wall of silence, my most potent weapon. Sometimes I'd send a tray crashing to the floor, the sound of shattering porcelain a fleeting echo of my own brokenness. Other times, I would simply turn my back, letting the void between us scream the words I could not. Weeks bled into a month, each day a mirror of the last. The armor I had built around my heart began to show its first cracks. One evening, the weight of my sorrow became too much to bear. He found me curled on the bed, clutching a worn photograph of my father, my sobs quiet but gut-wrenching. I expected him to mock me, to revel in my weakness. Instead, he hesitated, a flicker of something unreadable in his dark eyes. In a low, gravelly voice, he spoke of a loss he had suffered long ago, a wound that never fully healed. It was a brief, startling glimpse of the man behind the monster, a moment of vulnerability that planted a seed of confusion in the barren soil of my hatred. The heavens broke that night. A violent thunderstorm raged outside, a perfect reflection of the turmoil within the mansion's walls. The power failed, plunging us into an almost complete darkness, save for the frantic dance of candlelight. Trapped in the flickering shadows, the tension between us stretched to its breaking point. It was then that he confessed. My father's death wasn't a simple act of Mafia brutality. It was the consequence of a deeper, more tangled web of betrayal that implicated men I once trusted. As he spoke, his gaze softened, the raw possessiveness giving way to something more complex, more devastating. His love for me, a truth I had denied, was now laid bare and undeniable. As the first light of dawn painted the sky, the storm passed. I stood before the ornate mirror, the silk gown he had given me clinging to my skin like a second thought. My reflection was no longer just a mask of pure hatred. Doubt, curiosity, and a terrifying flicker of understanding now warred in my eyes. The path forward was no longer clear. In a hidden room, Vincent watched me on a bank of security monitors. His face was a battlefield of its own, the triumph of a captor who had broken his prisoner, and the torment of a man who had fallen for his own captive. This wasn't an ending. It was a new, terrifying beginning.